As far as we can tell in history, there's been an ongoing question as to whether mathematics is created or whether it's discovered. And it's an interesting question, even though it might seem like a philosophical one. Because the ancient Greeks, they created the Pythagorean school as a kind of cult or semi-religious society based around mathematics being the ultimate truth of the universe. And I was thinking about this yesterday because I've been working on an extremely difficult physics problem, or rather mathematics and the representation theory of supergroups. And there's a very hard calculation that no one's been able to solve yet, and it's the construction of these high-spin supercondensers in spacetimes with non-zero curvature. And to get them for higher spin, you have to do some pretty creative and complex calculations. So I found a way to solve the problem for several cases explicitly, and I've been trying to generalize it. But I discovered 2 days ago that you can rewrite these things in a very elegant way as a commutative polynomial of operators acting on some totally symmetric spin or superfield. So commutative polynomial rings are very nice objects, and they behave very simply and smoothly. So it's amazing to see such a nice user-friendly structure emerge from this horrendously complicated problem which has eluded everyone till now. And so it made me think while I was doing this, did I put that structure there because it's an efficient way for me to collect my thoughts and do these calculations? Or was that structure already in existence before I even thought of it, and I simply discovered it because I observed it? And so, even though it seems like a philosophical question, it does become a practical question in terms of how you do research and how you approach mathematics or theoretical physics or any kind of theory that involves the usage of mathematics to model or represent the natural world around us. And I don't think there's a definite answer. I think it's a mix of both. In the past, I used to believe that people invented mathematics and that it was just like an efficient way of human beings being able to organize complex patterns and phenomena in a condensed way. But as I've grown older and the more research I've done, I've become more of the opinion that mathematics exists independently of human beings and our thoughts, and we simply discover it or we observe it, and we become aware of its existence rather than it being a creative product of our mind. Like, even though the discovery is a creative process, I think that mathematics is one of the few universal truths that exist independently of our thoughts, opinions, observations, and even independent of our existence. But I might be wrong. It might just be that mathematics is the utmost limit of our logical system that we are able to access as human beings using our Boltzmann brains, you could say. It is possible that there's some kind of higher intelligence out there that can observe reality in a more complete way, and mathematics will emerge as a kind of simplification or approximation of something else that he can see more clearly. And that's kind of hard to comprehend because we're trying to think, because then you're trying to postulate the existence or imagine the existence of a type of intelligence that is beyond what is physically capable by a human brain. Anyways, that's pretty cool, but I thought I'd share that because it's not often that I contemplate those things when I'm working, especially when my attitude is very pragmatic in general towards research and, well, my worldview, I guess. But it's a nice thing to ponder and muse over.